Are we heading in to a bear market, or is this just a bear trap? There's a lot to dig into in today's video. We're going to dig into everything Cardano, the state of the crypto market. We're going to dig in to some charts. We're going to have a look at what is really going on in the crypto space. Should we be buying? Should we be selling? And yeah, all that wonderful stuff. There's a lot to dig into, a lot of concern in the crypto space. And I want to break down my views and opinions. If you enjoy this sort of content, hit the like button. Over 60% of people that watch the videos are not subscribed. We would appreciate it if you subscribe. So hit that subscribe button. Let's waste no time. Let's go. So the total market cap of crypto globally is down another 0.56% in the past 24 hours. And we now sit at $3.26 trillion. The fear and greed index is now in super fear. I'm going to label it up for today's video at 16. So yeah, look, it's not looking great overall for the crypto market. And look, Bitcoin's at 96,328.95, down 1.18% in the past 24 hours. We're here to talk about Cardano. It's now at 50 cent 91, down 2.34% as we record this video. But I really do strongly believe that this is not a bear market. I really do think that actually the first chart that I had when I started this video here actually indicates where we're probably at. I do think that we have the euphoria still to come for crypto, including altcoins. There is a few people saying that they feel like we're in this bull trap here and we're actually heading straight down, and people are really fearful. I think that this is probably where we most likely are right now. And look, I'm just basing this on my years and years of experience. Nobody really truly knows what stage we're at, right? Anybody that says that they do know, well, they're lying. But my experience in this market tells me that it feels wrong. It feels like a shakeout, and it really feels that way because when you kind of consider the macro for crypto blockchain technology, it's very, very positive, and it's really just the financial markets and the war and all this other stuff going on around the world that is really the main reason why the prices are where they're at. And also Wall Street coming in, right? I think it has a big part to play in what we're seeing. I do see a lot of market manipulation. Just my views, my opinions, but I do want to sort of just flag some of this stuff, right? Because we've been here before. If we look at the market here, 2020, 2021, we had these pullbacks, 67% pullback March 2020. We then went up. Then we had a 30% pullback. We also had another 30% pullback before another move up, a 35.5% pullback before another move up, 36.5% move down, crash before moving back up. Then we had a 57% drop, and then we went back up. So look, that's 2021, and so I guess what I'm trying to illustrate here is what's the difference. We've had pullbacks. We've followed by big moves up, more pullbacks, another move up, and going into 2026, are we going into that banana phase as they've illustrated in this chart? I don't know. I'm just going to put it out there. Back in 2017, again, very, very similar. You have your 38% pullback followed by a move up, 38% again, move up, 33% pullback, move up, 40% pullback, and so on. You get the picture. Like, these aren't new market moves. These are things that we've seen time and time again throughout the history of the crypto market. Is volatile. I said to expect volatility. Like I see some of the comments, and a lot of people, they come into the free educational Discord, link in the description of the video. They say they disagree, but like, we've been forecasting this, and like our past forecast has been exceptional. We called the Fed interest rate cuts, accurately months in advance. We highlighted when they were going to be, what the basis points were going to be. We highlighted to expect a flash crash. We had that, followed by volatility. It's all played out how we anticipated it was going to, yet people are still questioning. And obviously, there is no guarantee of past performance leading into the future. Probability would have it that we're probably more likely to be wrong than we are right, because we've been right about so much. So take it all with a pinch of salt. It's just my personal opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. But let's get into Cardano. Don't forget, you can stake your Cardano ADA to the Cheeky Crypto stake pool, ticker Cheek, CHEEK. We have over 1,480 people staking their Cardano ADA, with over 7.8 million ADA staked with us. You can earn ADA rewards by staking your Cardano ADA to the Cheek pool. We really do appreciate it. It does support the channel as well. So, really appreciate that. We've got Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson defends Midnight as a privacy solution amid EU privacy concerns. So this, again, is just a really interesting one, right? And the reason why I find it interesting is purely because we've got the digital ID and all the stuff that is coming from that in the UK. Again, similar stuff across Europe being spoken about. There are concerns with privacy, but actually, could you imagine Cardano, as an example, right, being utilized for those UK digital IDs? I mean, it isn't going to happen based on what I know. The UK is very corrupt, in my opinion, right? Like, the people behind the digital ID are, politicians. They're the family of politicians. These deals are signed behind closed doors. They are, in my opinion, just friends helping friends out. Like, not necessarily the best solution for the United Kingdom. Just my opinion. But could you imagine if Cardano and Midnight was to handle the UK digital ID and the system? You could have rules built into it that the government couldn't use your data, for example. They would have to buy it from you. You would control who sees your data, and you'll be able to mask and unmask it. Like, you could have the decentralized governance aspect of things, where actually you can vote on what implementation happens or doesn't happen, for example. I think that there's a really big solution when it comes to Cardano as a blockchain with Midnight, what it could do. And it could turn what is seen as a real negative I guess process with the digital ID in the UK. I'm just going to pick on that particular solution. Cardano could make it, have a privacy layer, decentralized voting system in there that would mean that the people would have the power and they would be able to protect their data. So I just think that the enhancements that blockchain could make to those kind of solutions is a really big deal. And I'd love to get your views and opinions. Join us in the free educational Discord and give me your thoughts and opinions. Europe accelerates digital product passport rollout. Can Cardano deliver the ideal solution? I think it can. And, I was using the digital ideas in the UK as an example, but the push for digital passports boosts product clarity and aids recycling and secure data. Again, I just think Cardano's tools, particularly around the trust aspect of things, could really help with products like this. So, for me, this is a really, big opportunity for projects in the blockchain space like Cardano with Midnight that can do these sorts of things. I think that we're missing a trick. And, I think the people of some of these, countries should be, if they knew about blockchain, because a lot of people don't, but like they should be forcing the governments to adhere to, the right solutions, the solutions that are actually the best solutions. And we should be moving away from, friends helping each other out, just because they hold powerful positions. I know this is something that's been happening for many years, but it is a frustration, at least for me anyway. Don't forget to check out Unity nodes. Unity nodes, I think, are a fantastic opportunity. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat everything I say with a pinch of salt. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing all of your money if you invest in cryptocurrency. But you can generate rewards by verifying the telecom grid from your mobile phone. So anyone with a mobile phone can make rewards by verifying the telecom grid. If you buy one Unity node, you get 200 licenses. You get some staked minutes tokens, some staked World Mobile tokens. They are locked for 24 months. And the part that most people are interested in is the potential earnings or rewards. You can earn up to $19,200 per month if you're operating all 200 of those licenses. Obviously, this number isn't guaranteed. It does depend on network performance, market conditions, and you as an operator and your activity. But I wanted to highlight it. Go do your research. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I just literally just highlighting what I think is a fantastic opportunity. And again, an opportunity it is not necessarily an opportunity for everyone. So, make sure that it's a good fit. Perhaps speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Cardano backs exchange listing loan while ADA holds support. So again, just really interesting. Cardano vote tops freebie ADA on proposal to fund global exchange listing. So again, the DREP total stake, you can kind of see everything here. The voting mechanism for me is another interesting one. I am going to be watching the voting that happens on Cardano, because, in essence, like over the years with all these different decentralized projects, they haven't necessarily been decentralized in their voting mechanisms. And people have clubbed together, big holders have clubbed together to swing votes and all sorts in, like Polkadot's governance system and stuff like that. So, I'll be watching. Just if you're one of those individuals swinging votes and stuff like that, just be aware. I will call you out. We got Cardano Hoskinson 2026 to be beast of a year for crypto. Completely agree. And this is kind of what I was trying to say at the beginning of the video. I do think 2026 is going to be the year of crypto. I have mentioned that I do believe that stocks at the moment is probably the biggest risky play. I think that we're going to continue to go up. And I think that it is going to be a trap for retail. I think retail are going to start to ape into stocks, and then the money, smart money, is going to roll out of stocks and into crypto. And the retail will be left holding the bag. That's kind of how I see that playing out. And then we got Cardano falls 10% in sell-off. Again, it's kind of market wide. Like, they like to pick on Cardano ADA, but like internet computers down almost 12%. Like Polygon's down 4.75%. Like Arve's down 5.44%. Like, why is it Cardano being called out again? So yeah, look, this is my thoughts, my opinions on the crypto market. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.